Jesse, how are your juicy bits? Jesse, how are your juicy bits?
Hold on.
Jesse,
Hold
it
on.
sounds like you're slurping them.
Oh, Jesus. He had to ruin my
Canadian
coffee.
politics is boring juicy bits.
Canadian politics is boring juicy bits.
We're back for another very short, fast, juicy bits, aren't we?
Short and fast. That's how we like to be
Short,
known.
rapid, in and out, like some kinds of juicy bit commando. In, blow up the dam with C4. Get out, light a cigar as you hang your legs out of a helicopter. That's us.
and drink 10-year-old brandy.
Yeah,
No, brandy's for grandmothers. So that's what
brandy
I heard
is for
Isn't
cherry.
isn't that from Ocean's 11? Yeah, that is.
Well, brandy's for grandmothers.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, Brandy and Grandmother's Pearls. I'm misquoting the movie, and it's one of my favorite films. So don't mind me. Anyway, hi. How are you?
I'm good. I got something really cool for you today. Did you know
All right.
that the North Korean government is really into Reddit?
No, but I mean, like, honestly, when it comes to North Korea, it's nothing surprises me. Like, it's kind of like the States, honestly.
But
nothing surprises me anymore.
The one thing I really struggle with their contributions on Reddit is whether it's a parody or not, because they're almost self-parodying. So there's a subreddit called r/Pyongyang. And on there they post government releases. So there was this one that came out a day ago that was called.
Hold on, hold on. Sorry, I just want to back up. So this is the government posting these for their
It's
residents?
like a media release. Yeah,
it's for their residents.
No, because I don't think people in North Korea have Reddit. I think it's them sharing information with the rest of the world.
Right. That's what that was gonna be my question. Yeah.
Yeah. So the title is Agricultural Mechanization Accelerated in DPRK. And then the body is, in a hearty response to the resolution of the 7th plenary meeting of the 8th Central Committee of the Workers' Party of Korea, the machine industry of the DPRK takes measures to realize farm mechanization. The Ministry of Farm Machine Building, and it goes on like that. It's basically just them talking about farm mechanization in a really long post.
What is farm mechanization?
You know, like people not digging holes themselves. You got a machine to do it for you.
So, like stuff we've been doing for well over a century?
Yes. Yeah. But they're talking about it. But the best thing is the comments, because people comment on it as if they're North Korean and they're kind of agreeing with it, but then they obviously parody it, if you know what I mean.
Right. Of course.
So it ends up the ministry lets its officials pool their creative wisdom and zeal to accelerate the preparations for an exhibition of farm machines in close cooperation with relevant sectors. Major industrial establishments take steps to solve pressing and significant problems in unconditionally fulfilling their plans for the production of farm machines. So then some people, this one's amazing. Somebody commented, my enlarged bosoms are beaming with pride at our great leader's large towering poopless frame and wisdom. I sincerely quiver to the thought of how amazing he is for the great people of DPRK. So,
that's awesome.
And there's another
more?
One. The 7th plenary meeting of the 8th Central Committee was the most memorable plenary meeting of the 8th Central Committee.
That was great.
And then my favorite one of all, which one of them just says, "This makes me so wet."
Oh, geez. Kind of went in a totally different direction there. Sure.
It's just so funny. But I just think it's quite funny that the
way the North Koreans talk to the rest of the world it's like aliens have landed and are trying their best to come across as human. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is such a cultural...
We too are doing the farming things with the machines and not the people. Look at us doing the things that are humans that you guys are doing as well. We are humans too.
But it just goes to show that, like, if you had a human colony somewhere on another planet and we lost contact for 100 years, everyone, cultures go off on their own branches. It would be so different.
Oh my God, yeah, of course.
But I think,
right. So they're so isolated.
They're so isolated
from the outside world, right?
Yeah. They don't get pop culture references. They don't remember Will Smith punching Chris Rock. They didn't get to see that.
It's sad, really. It's like the highlight
I
of
know.
the Oscars for the past 100 years.
I know. It was like,
94 years.
and also then they didn't get to see Chris Rock's follow-up on Netflix
That
either.
was
So,
disappointing. That was
but
come
my
on.
point is, regardless of your opinion on it, North Koreans aren't even allowed to have an opinion on it.
I mean, they're allowed. They just aren't given access to the stuff to have an opinion on. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
But
So this, what does this have to do with Canadian politics?
I don't know. I just found a thing on Reddit. I thought was entertaining.
Do you not remember the title of our show?
Yeah, I know, but we're allowed to deviate sometimes.
I guess. Sure.
Okay. I got another question for you then. Just because we're only done like 5 and a bit minutes. I got another
fucking
question for
dawned
you.
on me.
Have you tried a chicken Big Mac?
A chicken Big Mac?
They just released them this week, chicken Big Macs.
No. I don't
So
typically eat McDonald's. Like very,
So-
very, very rarely. And whenever I do, immediately afterwards, I'm like, oh, right. I feel disgusting and always do right after
yeah.
eating McDonald's.
the inevitable diarrhea.
Not
that,
just physical, like mental. I feel just overall gross from head to toe.
It's like there's a moment of sheer joy. You have that first bite and you go, "This is such a good idea," and then about 30 seconds later you go, I'm still having a good time." And then as you get close to the end, you go, "What did I do? Why do I do this to myself?" And then you're right, for the following like 12 hours afterwards, you're like,
You just
"I'm
curl up in a corner.
never eating that again." So in conclusion, I'm definitely looking forward to the chicken Big Mac.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Tell me more about it.
It's just a Big Mac, and they just put chicken instead of beef burger patties. They call them here, don't they?
Well, I got to go out and get one.
You should.
And it made it really feel like horse shit. So today's juicy bits are, I've forgotten the title of our show. I found a fun thing on Reddit. Have you heard of the new chicken Big Mac?
Yeah.
That's what our show has devolved into.
Okay, these aren't the juiciest of all our bits. I'll give you that.
Dear listener, thank you so much if you've stuck around this long. We appreciate you more than you know. Okay.
All right. I don't know. Oh, why are people angry at Trudeau? Discuss. There we are. I should do it.
Someone's pointed out, my buddy Howie pointed out to me that in one of the previous juicy bits, it was I commented on the walk, bike, run or roll, and I thought, roll, what are they going to do, lie down and roll, like the best of dad jokes. And he pointed out it was probably meant for wheelchair users, and I'm like, shit, yeah, that makes sense.
You horrible man,
right?
You deserve
my apologies.
You deserve all the hate,
right? Yeah, I'm gonna get it too, I'm sure.
Yeah, so. You undeservedly so.
So I'm gonna make a promise to you, dear listener, on behalf of Rhys, that these juicy bits are gonna be better, right?
Yep.
Rhys?
Yeah. I mean, sometimes there's just going to be, I saw a cool thing on the internet. I mean,
this isn't a juicy bit. This is like a soggy bit. This is like a mild, like a room temperature soggy bit.
Somebody described these juicy bits as the news covered by ADHD people for ADHD people.
Oh, I like
that. Shout out to Callie who suggested that.
Can you please title this one, instead of a juicy bit, just call it a soggy bit? Because I feel like that's what this one is. This one's a soggy bit.
Yeah.
Okay. Like this is not a juicy bit.
Okay. Well,
right.
I'll be back for another juicy bit. Let's end this one now.
Okay.
Because let's never speak of it again. I'm going to bring. Here comes. Do you want to say anything?
Hold on. Wait. No, just the regular thing. If you want to fucking, for some bizarre reason, you would like to give us your hot take on today's soggy bit, leave us a SpeakPipe message, speakpipe.com/Canadian politics is boring. It'll take you literally 2 seconds. You don't have to leave an email or a name, and we'll play it on the air if we like it.
Soggy bits. Yeah. Okay. Right. So should we go?
Yeah, I feel like you should spend some time in shame and re-edit our outro music to better reflect the title of this episode.
No, I'm just going to play the other one. Here it comes.
Canadian politics is boring, juicy bits.